Good morning, everyone. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. You're watching Daily Crypto Plan. Today it's Tuesday, April 30. Well, end of the month, pretty ugly. That's why we'll start with the news. I don't want to start with Bitcoin this time. We'll start with the news and let's see what we have. As you can see, even in a couple of hours, we'll have some news on the Eurozone. Big news that could move the market up and down. Not recommended to scalp, day trade. Yeah, we can do it, but it's better to sit on the sidelines mostly. And as you can see, tomorrow we have big news in United States and New York session, interest rate decision, Fed conference. I don't think it's a good idea for us to be too aggressively scalping, day trading in this environment. Honestly, this week it's pretty ugly entirely, so it's better for us to just I don't know, stay on the sidelines. That will be the best decision for us, because protecting capital is most important for a trader. Well, that being said, let's look at charts as usual. Let's see what we have on Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Well, I still have these two orders here, Mountain Man and Shark setup, but as you can see here, not too many things to do. Just 1 second, please. Okay, I'm back. So, I still have these two orders here. You can see if you draw a long reload zone from this low to this high and you wait for a retracement, you can see we touch first time the Mountain Man, then deeper in the long reload zone, but this trend line is still behaving like a resistance. You can see that we are tagging the trend line over and over again. Not too many good news in crypto land. Bad news, they are starting to pile up, and we see more and more ugly news. That's not a good sign. I had some friends, and not only me, I heard a lot of people giving up on crypto. Well, it's enough. I don't want. I lost some money, but doesn't matter. I'll exit with a loss. Well, from my experience, this is the best moment to accumulate. Yeah, people giving up, it's actually, I'm sorry for them, some of them are my friends, but from the investor perspective, this is the best environment to start planning, to start dollar cost average, to start hunting for the lows, things like that. Okay, so we are in the same scenario like a couple of weeks now, holding above 60k. We'll hold in the entire month in May. Honestly, I don't see it to hold. I think we'll at least stay a couple of days below 60k just to clean up a little bit more. But who knows? We are not here to predict the market. We are here to play setups. And you can see I have the setups here waiting. If the market will come here and give me a setup, I'll play a long setup. I could zoom out a little bit more on daily, and then I have a different perspective. No? If we lose this level, and let's assume that the market will dump here at 52, well, I'll definitely hunt a long setup here. Why? Because we'll probably bounce from this support level. We'll hold? I don't know, but in that bounce I could make some money. That's why I'm here. Now, back on the 4-hour chart. Daily, it's a bit too much for a day trader. Not too many things we can do here. You can see we are just expanding volatility, but ugly environment to trade. You can scalp on 5-minute chart if you are sharp enough. If not, it's better to stay out and just wait. Well, good morning, Stefan. Good morning, Elso. Good morning, Stefan, again. Good morning, Hania. Good morning, everyone. Let's see, someone asked me about network. Well, ticker, please. Yeah, okay. Ticker in the time frame, please, and I'll take a look. let me finish the overview and I'll gladly look at that one. So Bitcoin weak. You can see bounce are getting weaker. Well, we took some liquidity here, but that's it. Nothing more than that. Ethereum, well, SFU here. We have some support here, but honestly, I could see an AB equals CD. Yeah, so a bot setup or an AB equals CD, you can see it from this level. Let's just clone this one. Let's do it properly. And you can see an AB equals CD is pointing out in this area. And lower. Okay, if we'll retest the week's low, then we can think about drawing a long reload zone. Now we have kind of a top. Could give us the same area. You can see we'll be in the long reload zone. If we'll bounce, okay, we can think about bounce, but if you are planning to take a trade here, be extra careful. Why? We have the liquidity below, so we can form a W, bounce, get a one-to-one risk to reward, and then dump back down and test the lows. So if you want to take a trade here, be aggressive with moving stop loss at scratch. Similar with Bitcoin, not too many things to say. Well, Bitcoin dominance. On Bitcoin dominance, you can see I draw a long reload zone here, but I need to go and zoom out on 12-hour chart and to see the range. Well, we have the range. This is the top of the range and we are bouncing here. And on 4-hour chart, if we go back on 4-hour chart, I saw something interesting yesterday, and that's something you don't see usually. Usually you don't see something like that. Well, we have a OBV bullish divergence on Bitcoin dominance. That's not a good sign for altcoins. It's not a good sign on short term, not even for Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin dominance will go up, that could mean two things. Bitcoin will pump and altcoins will pump less, or Bitcoin will dump and altcoin will dump more. So I tend to see the second scenario. We have a strength sign on Bitcoin dominance. Let's just see what we can get from that one. I don't see a W yet. If I'll see a W, I could think that something will happen next. For us to think altcoin season, well, I need a bounce higher here and an M. I don't see that yet. I see just bleeding down, top, bottom, V top, V bottom. I don't like environment like this. And if you we'll go on altcoins, sorry, you'll see that we don't have anything to do on them, at least at this point. So Bitcoin dominance, we should pay attention because we have this bullish divergence. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, we had AB equals CD to the upside on 4-hour chart. We touched this downtrend channel top, fake out here, classic one. You can see 3-bar fractal top, empire fractal. SFU of this level took the liquidity here, here, even here, and back down. Classic fake out. It's getting back in the middle in the support area. Nothing I can do here. What I can do, I have to zoom out on daily, and then on daily I should see the channel is still well respected, and will probably touch long reload zone sooner or later. Could take some time, could happen until tomorrow, we don't know. Probably will take some time until we bounced a little bit. If we'll stay and we'll go sideways, that's a different story, but we tested multiple times just above 61.8 here, and we tested this support and resistance level. You can see Wyckoff check, test once. I think we have to go lower a little bit, and then we can see a reversal. I don't consider this one a valid reversal. Don't look at Twitter, okay, Ethereum will go straight to the moon. Well, okay, if you want to play that game, play it, it's your money. So I still think it's possible, maybe even probable, to test third time this megaphone. We'll see. DXY, well, DXY is staying here in this range and is playing here at the top of the range. If we'll stay longer, that's bullish, because testing, consolidating below resistance is always, or almost every time, bullish. Okay, Bitcoin on weekly chart. Okay, let's go on Bitcoin on weekly chart. Well, not too many things to say. We closed red, we opened, and we don't know where this candle will close, but doesn't look bullish, that's for sure. Let's wait. We have news today, tomorrow we have big news, Friday again big news, so we should pay attention, but from the sidelines. That's my overview here. We are after the halvening, and I don't see this is over, this correction is over. We can play around a little bit more and test at least 52. If that will happen, more friends of mine, more friends of yours will give up on crypto. And probably will be a nice buying opportunity there. Okay, total Q on weekly chart, similar. On daily, not too many things to say about it. It's an ugly job for me to come every day, talk in a live stream about crypto, and crypto is not doing anything. And I have 2 or 3 weeks now. But it is what it is. I'll do it. If I'll save one of you to lose money in this ugly range and maybe protecting capital better, then I did my job. Okay, let's see. Gary USDT. Let's see what Gary. Okay, Gary Network Tether KuCoin. Well, that's good. I'll start a classic one. And you can see I already look at this one multiple times. Well, Gary doesn't look too bullish, I'll be honest. I don't see that weekly W. We are on weekly chart and I don't see that weekly W. Well, you can say, well, Paul, you're wrong. This is the weekly W, this one. Okay, could be. Now, we are at the bottom of the range. If you know the fundamentals on this project and you think it's bullish and you have your fundamental reason to buy or to invest in it, okay, go for it. Don't break the 5% rule on this one. On anything else, you should not break the 5% rule. It's up to you. But it's investable. You can start dollar cost averaging. And honestly, looking at weekly chart, I recommend dollar cost averaging. So, how you should do a dollar cost average? Well, decide the entire amount of money you want to invest in this one and split it in 6 months. If you want to buy monthly, buy every month. At the end of the month, buy exactly like you said you'll do. If you want to do a bit better job, well, split the money in weeks and buy for the next 6 months every week a small part. That will make you to get the bottom. But be careful how much money you want to invest. And this one, just assume, well, I have a chance, but I'm assuming that this one is probable to go to 0. Indicators. Well, I'm not a big fan of what I see here. You can see I don't see anything special. Usually in this environment you see bullish divergence everywhere. Here, well, maybe yes, maybe no. The problem is we started this chart here. We pumped, we dumped, we lost this level, we have power of 3 until the middle of the range, and now we are back at the same level. And now you can think about lower levels. If you want to play a different game, wait for the next weekly W. If you don't like to dollar cost average. Putting the volume profile, I don't have it on this template, and I'll not change the template now, but I'll go on daily. Maybe we can see something different. Well, on daily, same range. Well, I'm not a big fan of what I see here. Maybe I'm wrong. You have a good location here, but I don't see the W yet. Not yet. So you can do a simple thing here. You can see you have a good location. Yeah, you are in the long reload zone. You are close to 78.6. You want to trade this one? Okay, trade it. Wait for a clear general setup or a 3-step setup, call it whatever you want. Let's do this one. You have an LJ here. You can see it, LJ. Give me a clear W and we can think about. You have location and that's about it. You don't have anything else. You should wait for a clear setup. I don't see bullish divergence here. Well, it's trying to form something on OBV, but it's enough? I don't think so. But good location, wait for a setup if you want. Below 61.8, take a clear W. I'll prefer to wait for a breakout and play at the retest. Same with the LJ. I don't think it's the case to go on 4-hour chart on this one. Yeah, so hello Miko. I don't think it's a good idea. It's an altcoin. My favorite method for this one, if I have fundamentals, good fundamentals, dollar cost average for the next 6 months. I told you from the beginning. If you want more, type in the general chat or where you have access and I'll gladly answer you about more questions. Okay, so that was the request. If you have more, guys, please post them in the chat. Now, I'll go to see what we have on our favorite altcoins. 4-hour chart, let's see. Bitcoin, we discussed it already. Yeah, we are bouncing from long reload zone because we have news today, tomorrow. I don't think it's a good idea to do anything. Ethereum, from my perspective, looking at this part, looks like it wants to dump, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't have a setup here. I could think about dump chaser zone here, but nothing more than that. I'm not allowed to short, so that's why I'm not hunting short setups. Doesn't look too good. You can see we have Solana, same kind of idea. Okay, we are retesting the last pump, but it's weak. I tried to scalp. I made a small amount of money here on lower time frame, but looking at the chart on 4-hour and higher, no, it's just weak. The market is expecting to dump. Hopefully I'm wrong and we'll get a bounce. Some people still want a bounce to exit. Well, I want a bounce to to short on Bitcoin. We are not the same. Okay, BNB stablecoin, strong, pretty strong from the rest. I'll tell you that. So for the moment is holding. BNB was strong the entire bear market, let's be honest, and zooming out we should understand that. Well, okay, let's do daily chart. Was pretty strong. Look at this one. Was just forming a range. They never lost $200 and we have a big range here. We can push higher. Yeah, if the environment is suited for that, probably BNB will push higher. Now, I don't think so because everything wants to dump. But as soon as possible, this one looks like wants to pump really nice. So, Stefan, don't call BNB a stablecoin anymore. You are welcome, Veg. Your name is too complicated for me to spell it in a live stream. Well, Doge. Well, Doge is in the same range, and if you remember, some people asked me about Doge. Well, Doge is bullish, Doge is going to the moon. Elon Musk is talking about Doge, and I said, slow it down. It's not so bullish as you see it. And look at the chart. Yeah, some people asked me here, and I said, well, I don't like it. Here, bearish retest, don't do it. Here, well, I think sideways. Well, and I still think range, and the best scenario is range because we can dump. I'll invest in Doge? No. I'll trade Doge here? I don't have enough reasons. Even if I'll take this low and this high, I have a long reload zone, but I'll be honest, I don't like it. Just, I don't see it. I see, look at this EM. This is another EM. Yeah? Lower highs, lower lows, and we can bleed all the way to the downside. So even if I have a location, I could see it without drawing fib levels. Okay, let's take the last bounce. I have a good location here. Yeah? I could see the W. I could see the bullish divergence. But seems like it's a fake out. I don't know how to explain it otherwise, but in this market condition is not a good idea to be too eager to take a trade. Next week, maybe. But this week, too many news. And doesn't look... looks like someone is trying to FUD Bitcoin to break that 60k level. Look at the Twitter and you'll understand. FAT, same kind of thinking. Yeah, I don't have a setup. If I'll see a setup here in the long reload zone because it's a new coin, kind of a new, and was pretty strong, I'll give it a chance in the long reload zone. So I'll pay attention. I'll wait for a location below 61.8, then for a W, and if I'll see a breakout and a retest, then I could risk a small amount of money. So a lot of conditions for me to risk some money in this one. And it's one of the strongest. That's my thinking. Well, Stefan, you want 50 likes? Well, I appreciate every like we get, Stefan, but I don't know. I don't... let's just leave it like that. Not I don't care. I like that the people appreciate, but I want more that people will protect their capital. With likes, without likes, okay. If you will be to choose between protecting your capital better and give me a like, no, protect your capital better. That's why I'm making this live stream. Maybe, just maybe, I'll help someone protect their capital. Maybe I'll help someone make some money. Well, let's see what we have here. Matic, just look at this bounce. Looks like an AB equals D to the downside. We have location, yeah, we have it, but just is not there. Sometimes market is bouncing in the long reload zone and doesn't have the strength to push back up, and will go sideways and will bleed back down. Looks like that kind of environment. Well, dimension, like I said, okay, I like that we getting in a good location, but same as on FAT. Yeah, it's still strong, it's still nice and shiny. Okay, let's assume that. Give me a W, breakout and retest. Give me a clear setup here. Without a setup, I'll just let it be and bleed to the downside until I'll see a clear one. Alt. LJ here, we discuss it. I think we'll go sideways. Indicators, you can see bearish divergence in this one. Not too many things to see when it is pushing back up. So I think going sideways is the term. We can form a new range here. On lower time frames, it's okay for everyone to think range. And how you can draw a range? Well, I have the high. Well, I have the low. Well, respected middle of the channel, and you can think range. It's tradable. Well, it's tradable if you are a sharpshooter and you know how to trade on 5-50 minute chart, which I don't recommend if you don't have at least 1000 trades in a clear journal and you are not profitable. If you are not profitable yet, stay away. Stay away from leverage, stay away from lower time frames. You don't have any business to trade below 4 hours. It's that simple. People who listen, well, most of them, no, they all risk their money. And they'll spend 10, 20K learning what I just said instead of taking the couple one program and becoming consistently profitable. Pixel. Someone said about this one is bullish. Well, was bullish here. We had a setup. Now you can see it's just kissing the trend line from below. Lower in the long reload zone, okay, we can think about something, maybe. But here, we are just at the trend line, is like a resistance now. So I don't want to trade. Give me a W the other side of the trend line and I could change my mind. Well, no moon boys here, Sebastian. No moon boys. No. I'm more bullish than them because the moon boys will be moon boys until they'll say, well, I'll give up. I don't want to see crypto. It's a scam. I'll not do that. I'll be here. So I'm more bullish than them, but I know that the market is not working like they assume. Well, until tomorrow, everything will pump to 200k. Altcoins will make a 10x and so on. Well, the market is not working like that. We had a nice pump. We had a nice uptrend movement. Strong one. We made some money. Let's protect the money and invest for the next one. That's the correct idea in my view. If you remember, at some point in time I said, yeah, I'm here, and I projected long reload zone. And some people told me, well, you think this one is on staking? You think this one will go in the long reload zone all the way down here? Well, now it's a lot lower. Sorry. And I still don't see a setup. You can see, okay, we had a bounce, but I have a good location here, but nothing more than that. I don't have a setup here. It's trying to form something. Same idea, W, breakout and retest. I'll repeat a lot of times this phrase. Yeah, W, breakout and retest. That will be the play for me. Why? I need more reasons to get in a setup. So I'll put another condition to be damn sure that I'll have a setup when I'm playing. So I have location here, but nothing more than that. Okay, I could do a micro TA here on lower time frame. Well, probably the play will be this LJ, the other side of the trend line, if we'll see a W. I don't see it yet, so I'll just leave it alone. I could do exactly like I did 1 second ago with all the altcoins, and I'll probably find 90% of them in the same situation. Well, I had a scalp here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll zoom in a little bit, but going down, price discovery. No, you don't like when an altcoin is a price discovery? I like it. The problem is it's on the wrong side. Okay, I'll go on a 50-minute chart because I had a scalp here. Nice and clean. Nothing else we can do. Let's just delete this one. Not even here. We don't have anything else for the moment. 4-hour chart again. Yeah, W, breakout and retest on 4-hour chart, and I'll take a shot on IVO. Let's see what we can get. Guys, if you still have requests, please type them in the chat. I see you discussing in the chat, but I don't see requests. Well, yeah, why not? Like I said, on new altcoins, when it's new and shiny, everyone wants to buy it. Yeah, you'll put it at staking and you'll get a lot of money, and yeah. And smart motherfuckers, I'll say it on YouTube, the devs, they'll sell the crap out of it. They'll go in cash and they'll dump on you. And then when you'll give up and you'll say, well, I don't want to see, this is a scam, they'll buy it back and they'll repeat the process as much as possible. Well, if you know that, you can make a plan and don't get trapped like the public. If you know and don't do it, well, then you like to lose money. Well, land, you can see, we have a little bit and we'll go on price discovery. It's bleeding down. OBV is holding for the moment. Definitely a good area to dollar cost average at least. We know how low this one could go. Yeah, we know. From this level until 0. It's a nice range. Yeah. So from 0.036 to 0, it's a nice range where we can find the bottom. I'm joking, but that's the reality actually. That's the reality. Could go almost to 0. So this is the range. We'll I don't know, wait for a daily W at least, or better a weekly W. Joe, well, Joe is holding. They have a working product. We discuss about this. Bojan point me out back on Joe. Dollar cost averaging on daily chart. Like I said on that request, the dollar cost averaging for the next 6 months, it's a good strategy. A lot of people say, well, dollar cost averaging is for beginners. No, it's still the best method to get the bottom. If you dollar cost average in this period, you have a good average. You got the bottom. It's that simple. The process will repeat here. Or have to go and form a bottom. And if you are doing a clear and correct dollar cost average, you'll be the best one getting the bottom. Don't be like that. Don't try to catch a falling knife. Do a dollar cost average. You don't have to outsmart the market. Just buy small nibbles. We have the last chance challenge. Something similar. Yeah, a dollar cost averaging plan mostly. Okay, let's see what Miku says. Miku wants a fill on all his orders. Well, I want the same, Miku. And sell in May and walk away could give you that, so will be a nice present for you. Doge, let's just eliminate Doge. Dollar cost average on this one, but it's nothing I could do to trade. I'll dollar cost average more and more. The lower the better. So I'll just remove this one because I'm not trading this one. It's just for dollar cost averaging purposes. And why I'm eliminating this one now? Because I bought and I said I'll slow down even a dollar cost averaging this one. If we'll break the lows, then I'll add more. If not, I'll just wait. Okay, now let's go back on. Let me make a print screen of this one and to put it somewhere in the chat. I think it's a good idea. Let's look at the challenge. So all premium members have access on this challenge. It's read only. Some people ask me, well, I want to copy this one. Well, no, you don't need to copy this spreadsheet. And I specifically put it read only mode. Why? I want to force you either take the challenge or do something else. Because I don't want you to be able to fuck around. Well, I took it, I made a copy, I put different coins. I don't have the same results as you, but no. You take the challenge or just do something else. It's that simple. And I am hoping that a lot of premium members will take this challenge. We'll see the results at the top of the bull market. If I did a good plan and if we did a good job. It's a nice challenge. I'm participating because I made it. Miku is participating. Stefan is participating. Some premium members like this one. But in the same time, it's your own decision what you make with your own money. Yeah, so 100% up to you if you follow or you don't follow. I just put there in the spreadsheet what I do with my own money. That's simple. Well, FAD on Tether is the first time or do you think is the last time? You think it's a coincidence? CZ getting the sentence, Russia banning crypto, Tether FAD again? And everything correlating. I don't think it's a coincidence. And I told you, I warned you about that. When they'll try to bring the boat back, they'll do it really, really nice. And that's how you bring the boat back. That's how you buy. Well, it's going bullish, it's going parabolically up. Well, not yet. Let's bring it back. Let's load. Let's create some FAD. Let's load our accounts, and after that we can allow the public to buy the top. It's that simple. They have that power, so they will use it. It's that simple. I don't have that power. I have to outsmart them. Okay, so the plan is pretty simple and clear. It's a combination between classic dollar cost averaging and Fibonacci levels. You have to be a premium member to participate, but the premium membership, it's really cheap. I'll be honest, it's really cheap. It's $450 for 1 year of access. And we are posting content daily there. So just split that $450 in 365 days and you'll see the real cost. So that's the challenge. I'll not show you the challenge for the public. I will not allow you to make a copy. If you want to make a copy on something like this, well, you have the Road to Financial Freedom. It's similar. It's a bit different. You don't have this challenge there, but you have the complete spreadsheet you can use if you want. So that's the last challenge. On the Twitter part, we have the big giveaway. So you can retweet this one and participate in our giveaway. We are offering in one place in Capua 1, $1,000 value. And if you paid already for Capua 1, you will receive Capua 2 valued at $2,000. And we have VIP premium membership and some USDT. I think it's good enough. Okay, that being said, we'll go in VIP and try to scalp, but because we have news, I don't think we'll have too many things to do. It will be a boring day, boring because we'll try to protect more. I think we'll have some volatility today, but ugly one. Let's not assume too much and let's watch the market. That's it from my part, guys. See you tomorrow with the same video, or even today, because it's Tuesday and New York session will be available for all Discord members. So see you guys later. Bye bye.